There are stories that begin with a spotlight, a runway, or a camera shutter, and then there are stories that begin quietly, far from the glamour, far from the attention, far from the world of poised poses and edited perfection. JePraun's story is one of those. Before the followers, before the brand deals, before the global recognition, she was simply a girl with a dream that felt bigger than her surroundings, bigger than her circumstances, and bigger than anything she had ever seen in front of her. And yet, she dared to believe that one day, the world would see her, not just for her beauty, but for her courage, her persistence, and her refusal to give up. If you love stories of rising models, creators, and fashion influencers who built their own destiny step by step, make sure you subscribe to Sweet Models World. This is where stories like JePraun's come alive, reminding you that greatness starts with a single decision. JePraun didn't grow up with a camera-ready life. She wasn't born into privilege or placed on a direct path to fame. She grew up learning early about the power of resilience. Her environment taught her that dreams do not come true simply because you wish for them. They bloom because you fight for them when nobody is watching. She often talks about her early belief that fashion was not just clothing. It was a language, a way of transforming silence into expression. As a young girl, she would piece together outfits from thrift stores, scraps of fabric, and secondhand items others had discarded. She didn't see what they once were. She saw what they could be. Long before she ever stepped in front of a professional camera, JePraun trained her eyes, her creativity, and her sense of style. She watched the world in colors, in textures, in motion. She didn't have a grand wardrobe or expensive brands then, but she had imagination. Fashion, for her, became a sanctuary, a place where she could reinvent herself, redefine her identity, and escape the limitations placed around her. But her journey did not take off easily. Many people around her doubted her ambitions. They called modeling unrealistic, a phase, an illusion. They expected her to follow a safe, predictable path. But JePraun was never meant for ordinary. She always felt as if there was a fire inside her, a voice that refused to grow quiet, a calling telling her that she was built for something more. Even when fear whispered in her ear, she pushed forward. Her first spark of recognition came almost accidentally. She posted a simple photo on Instagram. Nothing glamorous, nothing overly planned, nothing as she expected would change the direction of her life. She wore a soft, natural look, styled an outfit she had assembled herself, and stood under natural daylight, not knowing that this single post would draw attention from strangers across the world. The image carried something powerful: authenticity. People saw her confidence, her subtle charisma, and her ability to turn simplicity into elegance. The likes grew slowly at first, then steadily, then suddenly. She realized something important. She didn't need approval from the people who doubted her. She could build her own audience one person at a time. As her online presence grew, so did her vision. JePraun started approaching Instagram not just as a place for photos, but as a canvas. She began to study angles, lighting, fashion composition, and storytelling through aesthetics. She transformed each post into an art piece, carefully styled, intentionally curated, but never losing her genuine essence. Her feed became more than beautiful pictures. It became a portfolio, a silent but powerful declaration that she was here to stay. But behind every achievement was struggle. She battled self-doubt. She faced criticism. She dealt with people who dismissed her work as just taking pictures. There were months when growth was slow, when opportunities didn't come, when she questioned whether she was walking the right path. Yet every time discouragement tried to take hold, she reminded herself why she began. Not for fame, not for validation, but because fashion was her voice, her passion, her purpose. Her breakthrough moment arrived when a small boutique noticed her ability to style outfits with authenticity that connected deeply with viewers. They reached out with a collaboration. It wasn't high-paying, it wasn't huge, but it was validation, a proof that her talent could open doors. She poured her best effort into it, delivering professional quality content with creativity and discipline far beyond what was expected. And that became her signature. Going further than necessary, giving more than required, treating every opportunity as if it were her big moment. Soon after, multiple brands took notice. She mastered the art of blending everyday lifestyle with fashion-forward looks. She embraced diversity in styling, streetwear, chic elegance, casual comfort, high-fashion aesthetics, showing her followers that beauty was not defined by labels, but by expression. She didn't just model clothes, she modeled confidence. Followers connected with her not because she chased perfection, but because she embraced humanity. She shared her challenges, her growth, her lessons. She used her platform to encourage others who felt invisible, reminding them that their stories mattered. She showcased fashion not as luxury, but as creative freedom accessible to anyone willing to express themselves. Her rise wasn't instantaneous. It wasn't luck. It was consistency, authenticity, and the quiet determination of a woman who refused to settle. She learned that the world rewards those who refuse to give up when the journey gets difficult. As her brand grew, JePraun stepped into larger opportunities. Professional photographers, fashion agencies, and lifestyle companies sought her out. She became known for her elegant Instagram aesthetic, her versatile posing, her vibrant color storytelling, and her ability to bring any outfit to life. Her online influence strengthened because people trusted her. She had built not just a following, but a community. Yet no matter how far she rose, she stayed grounded. She often said that recognition should never change your heart, only your perspective. She remained grateful, humble, and committed to excellence. She continued to teach her followers to own their individuality, reminding them that fashion does not define you, you define fashion. Her journey shows that success is not reserved for those born into opportunity. It is built by those willing to create their own. She encourages every aspiring model and creator to embrace the unknown, to welcome challenges, and to trust that even slow progress is still progress. She became living proof that if you dare to take the first step, life will eventually meet you halfway. As JePraun's Instagram platform transformed into a global identity, she used her voice to empower others. She reminded young models that they don't need perfect bodies or flawless skin to succeed. They need confidence, creativity, and courage. She reminded young creators that the digital world rewards authenticity, not imitation. She encouraged her audience to stay patient, to keep building, to keep growing. Today, JePraun stands as one of the inspiring modern influencers shaping the digital modeling world. But if you ask her what she is most proud of, it's not the followers or the sponsorships or the recognition. It's the journey. The nights she stayed up editing photos. The days she pushed through doubt. The small victories that led to bigger moments. The resilience she cultivated along the way. She built herself piece by piece, like the outfits she styled as a child, transforming something small into something extraordinary. Her story reminds everyone that the world may not always applaud you at first, but it will always reward those who remain true to themselves. She teaches that dreams are not granted. They are earned through effort, belief, and persistence. Before wrapping up this story, here's a gentle reminder. If you love inspiring journeys like JePraun's, if you want to stay connected with the rising stars of the fashion and modeling world, make sure you stay tuned to Sweet Model's World. This is where vision meets inspiration and where powerful stories continue to unfold. JePraun's life is a testament to the idea that beauty is not defined by features, but by spirit. Her journey is a reminder that no matter where you start, your future is shaped by the choices you make today. Her growth proves that passion, when combined with discipline, becomes unstoppable. Her influence shows that authenticity will always shine brighter than perfection. She continues to evolve, innovate, and inspire. She continues to create content not just to be seen, but to express, to uplift, to connect, and most importantly, She continues to remind her audience that they, too, have the power to rewrite their destiny. She stands as a symbol of what is possible when talent meets vision and when dedication meets opportunity. Her story is far from over. In fact, it has only just begun. And as her journey expands into new chapters, fashion campaigns, creative collaborations, global recognition, one thing remains unchanged. The girl who once dreamed in silence now inspires millions with her voice. She didn't wait for permission or validation. She simply believed, worked, and rose. If there is one message to take from JePraun's incredible rise, it is this: your dreams are valid. Your voice matters. Your journey is worthy. And no matter how unlikely success may seem, your passion can make it real. JePraun didn't just become an Instagram influencer. She became a story of courage, creativity, and transformation. A story that continues to remind the world that sometimes all it takes is a single picture, a single moment, a single decision to change everything. And for those willing to take the leap, the next great story might just be yours.